Okay, now we're going to do Dcad Lesson 5, which will involve installing a 4040 single hung window to the right side, and we're going to center that in the wall on the right side of the garage. So in order to do that, first of all, we're going to hit Control F9, and we're still in the garage doors folder, so I'm going to go up to symbols and scroll down until I find Windows, Wind, short for Windows. Double click that, and then I'm going to go to single hungs, and the WVSH stands for Windows Vinyl Single Hung, and I'm going to go to a Windows Vinyl Single Hung 4040 window, and should be right there. We are. Double click that, and then just left click and put it in there in the file somewhere. Now I'm going to rotate that that symbol minus 90 degrees, in other words counterclockwise. So hit R for rotate, and then tab rotation angle. I'm putting minus 90 and hitting enter. And there, it's done the rotation. Now this one's really easy to position because its handle, I'm going to zoom up on the floor plan window, its handle is located in the center of the window right at the exterior wall line. So I'm going to zoom back out, and I'm going to move the symbol M and get it close to the exterior wall there somewhere, and then I'm going to hit Control K, and that has and then I'm going to hit escape to deselect it. So the window now is set up, it's centered on the wall, it has both its nomenclature, a 4040 single hung, and also an attribute, which I'll explain attributes in a later video. Okay, so this is still a symbol, so when I select any part of it, it selects the whole thing. So I'm going to need to explode that once again so that I can move this window down to the header height, but I want to also keep it aligned, just like we did the man door earlier. So I'm going to explode that symbol, which I just done. Now I'm going to zoom up on this area, including the main floor elevation line and the window itself, and you can see both of them now. Now I need to draw a line to position the window down onto the header line here. Now this outermost line around the window is the trim. It's just 3.5 inches. It's just, you know, one by trim. The line inside of that is the actual rough opening line for the window. So I want to snap a line and to that rough opening, hit V for vector, get close to it and right click, and it snaps to it. And then once again we have our squirrely line. So I want to go to orthogonal mode, but instead of going up here, I'm just going to hit H, because that's the shortcut key. So H, and it's all of a sudden it's in orthogonal mode. And so I'm going to take it down close to the floor, finished floor line, and hit K, and it puts it on the line, and hit enter, and you have your line. Now this window is still selected, so I'm going to set a handle on it, and up at the very top of the rough opening, at the top corner, so that it'll align with this line. And actually this line should have been trimmed to the header height, so I'm going to trim that. Trim command, quick and dirty, is E, on the line, and on the line. Okay, so I'm selecting the window again, and I'm going to set its handle. I'm over here to set selection handles, and left click, and then I'm going to set the handle up to this upper right corner here. And now, and I'm getting out of orthogonal mode, and I'm just going to move it, hit M for move, and you can see you can just move it around. You get close to the end point of that line and right click, and it snaps it there. You know, simple as that. Now I'm going to select that line and hit delete and get rid of it. Control W to zoom out, you know, to the full drawing, and you can see we have a door on man door on one side, a 4040 window on the other, and a garage door in the front. So essentially, we're at this point done with the primary floor plan components, and that is the end of lesson 5.